Hello there, Ray here. We got a brand new snapshot. This is 1.14.4 pre-release 1. So with these new snapshot versions, their aim is to go ahead and remove any more bugs that came with 1.14 that are causing major problems. So this snapshot contains mostly bug fixes, but also a couple different new features added. And don't forget guys, tonight we're going to be opening up our Snapshot server to the viewers during our stream. You can join me as we test out all the new features, as well as make sure the old farms still work. And you can get more information on that on my Twitch page, which is linked below. So I hope to see all you guys there. And if you want to get notified of when we open the server up, be sure to turn on your notifications here on YouTube, as well as follow me on Twitter and join the ProtoTech community Discord. Let's get into all the new changes with version 1.14.4 pre-release 1. They changed the recipe for one of the suspicious stews, and this is one that uses poppies. And this normally would give you speed, but now they have changes so that it will actually give you night vision. So if we go ahead and drink this, you'll see that we got the night vision effect, but just for a short period of time. Now they came out with another command to do with debugging. So before you could start debug, and you could stop it and give you some information on what occurred between those two times. Now they also have one called report. This is supposed to give more detailed information. And they want this one to be included when doing bug reports about performance. Now if I hit enter, right now it just says failed to create debug report. There's quite a few bugs to do with farmer villagers and picking up crops not being proper. They did fix one of these bugs, which is when a farmer villager has a full inventory of items. He will still be able to pick up more items, but they'll become invisible. Grandma Mommy also showed me a problem that she occurred where villagers were doing infinite amounts of breeding on the same amount of food. It's essentially caused her villager breeder to produce like 500 some villagers without giving them any more food. So we'll have to see if this bug report also fixed some other problems with them. They fixed a problem to do with farmer villagers after harvesting crops. We're not picking them up. There was a problem that villagers, when they tried to share food, were actually sharing all their food to the villager that they were giving it to instead of just giving them some of it. I also noticed this farmer, every time he hops off of these pumpkins, he eventually kills all the stems. They're having problems with villagers finding workstations through walls, so now they went ahead and fixed it. So I'm guessing it's going to be villagers have to actually be able to think they can get to the workstation in order to use that as their own. Another bug was fixed to do with villagers, and this was a pretty annoying one that Grandma Mommy pointed out to me, where if a villager would have a workstation, and then if you would remove it and then would try to trade with the villager, it would show his GUI screen for a brief moment and then would close it immediately. So I'm really glad that they fixed that as well. They fixed a bug to do with pillagers being unable to pathfind around obstacles as well as pathfind out of water. Now zombie sieges were still occurring even though people would turn off the game rule for mob spawning. So that bug has been fixed now. There's also problems with the zombies that come from sieges not spawning in the center of a block, which I believe has always been kind of part of the game, but they went ahead and fixed that as well. Zombie sieges were also occurring on mushroom islands, which they have now fixed. There was a bug to do when a zombie had loot, and then when it was converted into a drown, it would still be able to drop its loot while also converting into a drown. This was kind of a way to duplicate items. There was a bug where a player would try to pull back a bow that had mending, and if the player was also be picking up XPs, which were repairing the bow, it would cause the pulling back of the bow to be interrupted, and they fixed that. They also fixed a similar bug to do with pickaxes and people mining while acquiring XPs was interrupting them. They fixed that really annoying bug to do with wolves and skeletons. Wolves were having a very difficult time trying to attack enemies such as skeletons, and now they have a much better AI where they will move directly towards them. Before they were just kind of stand really close to them and hop up and down. So there's a sound effect when you activate a beacon by placing a block. And now they also fix it so that when you remove the block, it'll also make a noise when deactivating. Sounds pretty cool. They fix a bug to do with rabbits no longer needing just grass or sand to spawn inside of a desert or a tundra. So typically those are blocks they would spawn on top of, and this person noticed that they were also spawning on top of like sandstone. So now that's been fixed, now you shouldn't have rabbits spawning in like your testing worlds. They fix a bug to do with acacia leaves not being able to render properly from a distance. There was a problem, you can't get them for like a custom world, having Minecraft use 100% of their CPU. And that sounds pretty major bug, and I'm glad they fixed it. They fix a bug to do with parrots disappearing when removing them from a boat. All different types of wall signs were showing up as being the color of a oak sign when looked at them on a map. But now you can see that little orange dot at the very bottom by my character is showing up as acacia color, so they changed that. They fixed a bug to do if your cursor was off from center and then you would leave the GUI, it would make your guy jump in that direction, which I can see is being really annoying over time. There seems to be a problem with squids constantly going onto the land and dying. It seemed like all over the place there's squids dying on land. They fixed a bug to do with silverfish and endermite spawners no longer working. Now silverfish spawners you can get in survival, but endermite ones you cannot. You can get them for like a custom world. Now with this new snapshot, they also said that they did some performance optimizations. So hopefully the game runs a little bit smoother now. It's really nice to know that they haven't gave completely up on the 1.14 versions, so hopefully we'll see more major bugs being fixed during these new snapshots. And if you guys do know of any major bugs, be sure to go ahead and report them and tell me about them down in the comments so I can highlight them. And hopefully they'll be fixed in the next version. If you guys did enjoy this Minecraft snapshot review video, be sure to go ahead and give it a like and share it with someone else. And if you guys like to see more crazy stuff that can be done in vanilla survival, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to me, as I have tons of videos that go over so many different types of behaviors in the game. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tonight during the Twitch stream. Bye-bye!